Alright, so I got Crystal in from gardening, and we're gonna go over a couple of the packages that we got. So I think we have 4 things to go through. This one is the one I wanted to check out first. So Crystal, like, has got into them like she usually does. She screens them, as you guys know.
Derek just takes so long to open things, so.
Because for the video, I have a schedule. You live with me, you should know this. And, oh, okay, save that. Ah, tank top from V-Gains. I've seen you already took yours. Crystal got one as well.
That is true, I've been wearing mine. I wear it to yoga,
yeah,
so it is in my bag.
Alright.
I think it's v-gains.com.
Cool, I always love getting tank tops, especially ones that represent. Oh, and it's like some bracelets.
Yoink.
Yeah, really, really nice, thank you. Really cool. I got a couple pairs of pants one day, and then I took off the one of the strings that was like holding the label on, and Crystal wears one and I wear one. But now we have other bracelets to wear that match.
I hurt my hand trying to put something away, so it's a little bleedy, but you know.
Okay, cool. So this one's from somewhere in Canada because they put, look at all the stamps that are on there, that's amazing. From Oshawa, cool.
Oshawa.
I know people in Oshawa. Oh, what a chaga! Cool. Chaga is so awesome. So it's a super healing mushroom that grows on birch trees, and it grows like really far north, I think here in British Columbia, like across Canada, and then I think in like Russia and stuff. I don't know why I'm giving a bunch of facts about it.
From Chaga Health and Wellness. Their ORAC score is just off the charts.
3.6 million ORAC score compared to acai berry, which is 80,000. And we know acai as being high in antioxidants.
Same with, and goji berries, 40,000. So this is just like crazy.
Wow.
It normalizes blood pressure and cholesterol levels, supports the immune system, is very soothing as it supports the integrity of the blood vessels, providing soothing properties in time of irritation. And it has anti-cancer effects.
Thanks, guys.
Very neat. And then so we got, and I'm actually brewing one right now. It's my first time.
Oh yeah, you got into it, you little.
From Angela.
Ah, Angela. Wow, that was a cool sound too. We've got some water bottles. Hello from Wisconsin. I know that you said in a video that you broke your last water bottle. Yeah, I had a glass one that I had for so long, and I opened my door at a gas station and smashed all over, and everyone saw it, and I was embarrassed and I was bummed that I broke it. But I have found a new glass one since then. However, it's not great to take to the gym because everyone's kind of like looking at me like, why do you have a glass bottle at the gym? That's the word. Thank you, Angela. Really, really cool. So yeah, this one's got a neat like, you know, water sort of wrap on it.
24-hour, can keep it hot or cold.
Wow.
I love metal water bottles, stainless steel. They're amazing.
We get a little Christmas every few weeks from you guys. Wow, this is so nice of you guys. Just so you guys know, we never ask for anything from you guys, but people were always asking us, do you have an address we can send stuff to? So we got like a P.O. box, and if you guys ever want to send us anything, P.O. box address is like in the comments down below.
It's so
or
nice.
in the description box down below.
So nice of everyone to do that. Like, it's just, yeah. Unreal.
Yeah, it is very cool. All right. This one, oh yeah, I got this, yeah, we know what this is. That's right, when I first got this, I came home and I was like, Crystal, I have no idea. I think somebody sent me a crown. So, I bet a bunch of you are still like, what is it? So, what it is to help you get apples from the tree. So what you do is you put a like long broomstick or whatever in there, fasten it on, and then when you go up to the apple tree, if you guys saw last year, we have a video where we went and picked apples. So this person, they're on the Facebook group, it's Damien actually.
Yeah, Damien. Thank you so much, Damien.
Yeah, thank you. We went and picked apples, but I had to like make this kind of thing, and I basically made the same thing.
It was like a hook, it just didn't have a bag on it.
Basically all it was, what I made was this piece here, and so the apple, basically if you have the apple on the tree, it goes into here and then you pull, and mine didn't have a bag or anything on it, so it would just shoot it, and Crystal had to like be underneath and like catch it. You guys should check out the video. I'll put it in the suggested videos at the end.
So funny.
That is so cool. So we'll, yeah, when it's apple picking season, oh yeah, I said I was gonna put it on as a crown.
It looks like a little hat.
Thanks for everything, guys. That's so cool. I am going to make a little lunch snack kind of thing right now because we were outside in the garden doing a little bit of work. Crystal did most of it, and now I'm ready to eat again. All right, so for lunch, I'm gonna have a salad with some cooked veggies and some tempeh on it. I want something that's not too filling, but really nutritious still and high in protein. If I make it too filling at this time of the day, I know I won't want to eat dinner until later on, and then if I try and just have a small dinner, I'll end up getting hungry like right before bed and end up snacking on something that I probably shouldn't at that time. So I'm gonna have a small meal now and then a big dinner. So let's get making this salad. So for the salad, I'm using some arugula and baby kale. As you guys know, arugula is like one of my favorite greens. Super alkalizing, full of minerals, and it's a little bit spicy. I think the tastiest green there is out there. And then I'm just gonna chop up a bunch of other veggies and get it on there. So we got some cucumber here, some yellow pepper. You probably know bell peppers are super rich in vitamin C. So it's a great thing to have with anything that's iron rich. So tempeh for one, got a lot of iron in it, same with beans. The vitamin C helps us to absorb that iron. And this is a really fun one. This is called jicama, and if you guys have never tried it, you see it in the grocery store, definitely try it. It's really nice and crunchy, kind of has the same consistency as a really crisp apple, but the flavor of, kind of reminds me of like a water chestnut where it's just like crunchy but not a lot of flavor. It is a tiny bit sweet, but yeah, I don't know, that's the best I can do to describe it. Here's that jicama so you guys can hear the crunch. Then we'll fire some cherry tomatoes on there too. Little pop of color and really tasty as well. And then all the cooked stuff. Wow, that looks good. It ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I'm gonna top it with some hemp seeds. Get those healthy omega-3 fats in there. And then I'd often make a dressing for this, but I'm feeling lazy today, so I'm just gonna have a couple more sprays of the Bragg's on there. Stuff's very strong, fairly salty. If you guys know of the flavor umami, this is the definition of it right there. So definitely try this out if you guys haven't had it. It's probably not the healthiest thing out there, but you don't need very much of it, and it makes the good food taste even better. All right, so I'm gonna go eat this delicious high-protein salad and do some more work, and then I'll catch up with you guys for dinner. I'm gonna make something awesome for dinner, and I'll make a sauce and everything as well. It's gonna be so good. All right guys, so it's dinner time back here in the kitchen, and I had an idea that I wanted to make for dinner, and it was so good. I was gonna make a sauce to go with it, a nice salad, and it was gonna be quinoa and black beans and a salad. But I looked and I actually ate quinoa and black beans for the Dr. Greger Daily Dozen Challenge video that I filmed like last week. So I'm not gonna give you guys the same recipe 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna make something else, and I'm actually gonna make something from my ebook. So I'm gonna be making this tonight, the one pot red lentil curry. This always surprises me on how good it is. So here's the recipe. You guys can screenshot it if you want, but we'll be making it right here. And it's not gonna be exactly the same. I'm gonna have to make some substitutions because I don't have everything that goes in there. But that's how I designed these recipes, so that you guys don't have to use every single exact ingredient. You can use whatever you have in your fridge for the most part. So here we go. We've got some lentils, and we've got curry paste, and then we've got some onion. The recipe calls for 4 carrots, but I only have 1, so that's what's going in there. And then we've got half a head of cauliflower is on the recipe, but I don't have that, so we're just going to add some broccoli instead of cauliflower. And then it calls for frozen peas, but I don't have those, but I'm gonna put in some frozen corn anyways. And then it calls for frozen peas, but I don't have any of those, so we're gonna fire in some organic frozen corn that we have. And then we do have the red bell pepper that goes in that recipe as well. So I'm gonna get the red lentils into a pot with some water, get the curry paste in there, crank it up, and then I'm just gonna chop everything else in there, fire it in, cook it the rest of the time. All right, and since the carrot and the onion can cook for a while, I'm gonna put those in right away. Man, onions got my eyes going again. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is chop all these up so that they're ready to go in there when it's a little bit more cooked. So don't forget to stir this because you do want to mix the curry paste into everything. But at this point, I think it's safe to add the other veggies. It's been about 10 minutes or so. So I added all the veggies, and I might actually add a few more spices to this as well. I've been really loving cumin lately, so I might put that in there. Actually, yeah, I am going to. Then I put the lid on and cook it for another 5, maybe 10 minutes. We'll check it after 5. All right, so after about 7 minutes, it's looking really good. All the veggies are nicely cooked. All the water is almost evaporated. Since there is a little bit of liquid left, I'm gonna let it sit for just a few minutes. It's gonna cool down, and the rest of that liquid is gonna soak in to the lentils and the other veggies. Little hot sauce. So I'd usually have this with some freshly chopped cilantro on top, but cilantro has definitely seen better days, so that won't be happening. And I usually have it with avocado as well, but I don't have any of that, so I'm gonna have it with some more hemp seeds. Alright, so there it is, the 1 pot red lentil curry. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more. Spring is here. The videos are gonna only get more exciting from here. Oh, and I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm going to be at VegFest Bristol, which is really cool. I get to go back to the UK, and it's going to be on May 26th and 27th at Ashton Gate. And it's from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. on Sunday. And I will be there for both days. Crystal's coming with me too. The whole Vivo team is gonna be there, I believe. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but I know I'm gonna be there, so that's all that matters. You guys gotta come out and say hi if you live in Bristol or anywhere around there. Thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to hit the like button if you guys like seeing my what I eat in a days. Love you guys.